Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about booktube. Yes, we have wandered into the world of a booktube. And we are going to talk about Pitty marketing. We are going to talk about the king of Pitty marketing, aka Paul Castle. And I will show you some TikToks. And hopefully through all the TikToks there will be a clear story of Pitty marketing and how Paul became the king of Pitty marketing. In one of his videos, he's talking about getting a DMCA takedown from another big creator. I haven't found the big creator yet. I'm still looking for it. If I find it, I will put it in the video or I will make another video. But yeah, here we go. Oh, who is Paul? Paul is a Canadian social media personality and he is blind, almost fully blind. He's living in Seattle, has his guide dog, Mr. Maple, and he is married to Matthew. And Paul shares videos about his life and about his guide dog, and many of his videos also includes his husband playing pranks on him. And I actually find those videos very, very funny. And that is how I discovered Paul, and I followed him for a while on YouTube.
Somewhere over there.
I thought I left it around here somewhere.
You're always losing it.
Did you see it?
I mean, I can't see it.
Oh my god.
I do not see it.
Oh.
It was right over here.
I know. Yeah, I mean it's...
Matthew.
I don't see it over there.
Jeez.
No, it was...
What?
Stop it.
Where?
You're
Where?
moving
Don't
it.
go over there.
You're moving it.
My hands are empty. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why does it sound like it's coming from in this couch?
In the couch? Really?
It's
I don't hear it over there in the couch.
Matthew, did you hide it?
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Oh my god!
Okay, you come look there.
Matthew, you have it. You have it.
Show me your hand.
No,
Give me your
my hands are
Don't
empty.
move.
My
Stop
hands are
moving.
empty.
Stop moving. I'm keeping it. Hold on.
Don't
Don't
move.
move. Don't move.
Okay. Oh my god!
Maple, let's go.
But what happened? In 2022, Paul self-published his debut book, Pringle and Finn, a children's picture book about two male penguins getting married. And the book is inspired by Paul's own wedding, and he made the illustrations and, of course, the rest of the book himself.
Hi, I'm Paul Castle, author and illustrator of The Pengrooms. I wrote this story and drew all the pictures. I hope you enjoy it. The Pengrooms.
And then he made another book, The Secret Ingredient, where the penguins are becoming parents. Paul has stated that because he is gay and because the penguins are gay, that the books have been subjected to book bans. And because he thinks that is the case, he made a lot of videos about this, and this has been perceived as Pitty marketing.
I'm writing with some unfortunate news. It seems the person who placed the order for your books wasn't entirely up to speed on our policies, and we have returned the boxes to you. Please see the tracking number below. While I think your book is very charming, it's just not something we can carry in our store at this time. I hope you understand. If you could process a refund once you receive the boxes, it would be greatly appreciated. We've taken care of the shipping cost. Be well. Tanya.
This is the book. They ordered 2 boxes, so it's like 100 books. And I was really excited because that's just like an author's dream. Yeah. It's called The Secret Ingredient, but it's about these 2 penguins, 2 male penguins who adopt a little baby. And in the book, they deliver cakes to different birthday parties to different types of families. And at the end of the book, they get their own baby. They adopt a little baby. I honestly, when I saw the email, I thought they were going to order more books. So now I'm going to get a refund to them.
I'm writing with
So what is Pitty marketing? I will show you Don Martin, he will explain it.
Pitty marketing is not a sustainable business model, and I wish that we would quit rewarding it. I've seen a number of viral videos happen in bookish social media spaces lately that have a lot of authors, not just me, talking about pitty marketing, which is where people get on camera and cry for social media in order to boost engagement and boost their book sales. A lot of these viral videos are completely made up, whole cloth. These stories never actually happened. There was never a book signing where people didn't show up. There was no book. There was no signing. This is a person who did a little self-published book and then stuck it up on social media and had their friend hide in the bushes and create a couple of videos with somebody wearing a fake wig, or they just sat at a table in a bookstore but didn't actually have a book signing. There was nothing organized with a bookstore. There are the people who claim their book was banned whenever nobody can find any evidence that anyone anywhere banned this particular book, and then those authors sometimes repost the same video over and over and over again just to try to get the same exact engagement and boost in sales based on the same unsubstantiated story. When people look into it, they cannot find any shred of evidence that any of this ever happened. And the problem is, eventually your audience is going to catch wise that you are lying to them. And when that happens, the backlash is severe. Let me tell you, I know that it is hard to break through as an author. Believe me, I get it. But I promise you, the way to be a successful author is to be good at your job, not be good at crying on social media. Thank you. Goodbye.
No, darling. Grandpa just needs to sell some more books first. I cannot abide pitty marketing. It really makes me...
Please, we need food. We're so hungry.
I know, darling. Grandpa just needs to sell some more books first.
I thought about making like this snarky, obnoxious video about pitty marketing and how you shouldn't do it as an independent creator and author, because a specific person keeps doing it, like made literally almost an identical video like 1 year later, and how the followers you get and the readers you get are going to become resentful once they figure out that they were pitty marketed to. And it was gonna be funny. It was gonna be funny, but I felt gross even pretending to pitty market my books. So I'll just tell you, go buy the Mia Graves books by Trey Dorn, because they're fun, queer, contemporary fantasy. There, I promoted my book. I'm good. I'm done. Don't pitty market, people. Don't pitty market. It's bad. But also buy my books. So I thought,
What's happening now? Paul has made another book about the internet troll, and apparently he's being bullied again. So here are some clips of that.
Action. Let's unpack this. The very trolls who made dozens and dozens of videos about me last year, mocking me for showing emotions, fabricating rumors, and even making some ableist comments, are now absolutely furious that I flashed their faces on screen during a recent video in which I was talking about my new book, Ned the Internet Troll. Now, keep in mind, these are the very same people who inspired me to write this book about internet trolls. The very same people who used my face and my videos to spread lies and garner millions of views for their pages and their bank accounts. The video that they're really upset about, the one that I made last week, was primarily about how the experience of being bullied by them inspired me to channel that energy into something creative and allowed me to invent the world of Ned the Internet Troll, a book about a troll who ultimately chooses to spread kindness instead of hate. See, there's Ned, and there's his troll co-workers. Am I surprised these trolls are threatening legal action? Not at all. It's a classic troll reaction. It's something I could have done last year when they were profiting off of hate videos about me. But I didn't, because it was not worth my time or energy, just as it isn't now. I want to put my energy into good things, into kindness, love, laughter, art, like this book, and I hope you do the same. Well, this should surprise.
We can get the law involved if that is what you would like to do. That would be very fun and easy for me. You don't like that? That makes you upset? That makes you angry? I completely understand. You can have yourselves a good cathartic cry in front of the wall of boxes about it. But either way, you have until, I'm feeling generous, so let's say the end of St. Patty's Day, tomorrow, March 17th, 2026, to either take that video down and re-upload it without me, pay me American dollars as God intended, or I can file a copyright infringement claim. Balls in your court, boys. Good luck with your latest book. I can't wait to find out all of the reasons why it's not your fault that it didn't sell.
I think she'll be disappointed to know the book is selling better than any book that we've ever put out. Maybe that's because people are really resonating with the idea of internet troll behavior. And I think she's exhibiting some of it here. Ultimately, this is a person who made multiple videos about me last year using my videos, my face. They have a large account. They're in the creator program. They earned money for doing that. I guess I could still file DMC takedowns. I'm not interested in doing that. But if they have the time and energy and they want to do that, they can certainly do that.
I can file a DMCA.
Well, this should surprise absolutely nobody. My internet trolls are now threatening legal action. Let's unpack this. The very trolls who made dozens and dozens of videos about me last year, mocking me for showing emotions, fabricating rumors, and even making some ableist comments, are now absolutely furious that I flashed their faces on screen during a recent video in which I was talking about my new book, Ned the Internet Troll.
That right there is a clear example of why people are mad at Paul Castle. He presents this video where he talks about, his internet trolls are threatening legal action because he showed their face in a video. What he is omitting from that is that that video was then run as a paid advertisement for his book. He ran it effectively as a commercial, using their likeness without their permission on a platform, TikTok, that explicitly forbids that action to use clips of other people's videos in a paid advertisement. It's against the terms of service, but he presents it as though people are just getting mad because he used their because we have gone beyond the standard fair use argument and into an explicit violation of policy. And his misrepresentation is manipulation, and that's why people are mad. I'm a queer author of multiple books. You should buy my books. I don't know. This is my marketing now, Paul. This is my marketing. Buy my queer Northwoods Gothic graphic novel or my queer urban fantasy series. Buy my books. Yeah, who's doing the marketing now, Paul? I'm not going to run that as a paid ad because that would be a violation of TikTok's policies because I've actually paid attention to my legal responsibilities.
Well, this...
And they are not compensating you. That is a violation, not only of TikTok terms and service, but of copyright law. And you can take action on it. You could even sue.
Keep in mind, these are the same people who have been making videos about me using my clips and profiting off of that for years now. I decided to take all of that negativity and turn it into this book that just healed my soul. I've flashed a few faces in a video I made telling my story and talking about my new book. And of course, they're furious about it. This person was not in the video at all. If you follow my page, you know this is the New York Times bestselling author who mocks and bullies me to attempt to harm me. He's now sort of coaching others how they can potentially sue me. So stay tuned. I guess we'll see if that happens. It just confirms where these people are and the type of people they are, and it reminds me to be the kind of person I want to be, which is somebody who leads with love and kindness and inclusivity, and I'll continue to do that. They threatened legal action. They threatened to sue. I just want you to watch the video to fully understand why they are so threatened by this. If you could, please just share, comment on the video and watch it to see why they want it gone. I ultimately want to spread a message of love, and I think you'll see and you'll understand why.
If you've followed me for a while, you've probably seen me laugh, fall down, scream my husband's name, and cry. A lot of crying. That's because I've always tried to be open about my life, the good and the bad parts. But last year, things got really heavy. The online bullying reached a point I'd never experienced before. People were making videos accusing me of faking my blindness, saying I was inventing discrimination for sympathy, and that I sensationalized my experiences as a disabled person. They claimed the books behind me were empty boxes. Entire threads and videos were devoted to exposing me, even though there was no shred of proof, just rumors and lies. There were hundreds of hate videos. I seriously considered walking away from social media entirely. But then something strange happened. One day, I started imagining the people leaving those comments as literal trolls, real trolls, sitting in cubicles at internet troll headquarters, clocking in for their shift of being nasty online. And suddenly, it didn't hurt quite as much. In fact, it started to feel kind of funny. So instead of quitting, I started drawing. I built a whole little world around these trolls, turning all that negativity into something creative and joyful. And that's where Ned came from. When I finished Ned the Internet Troll, I told myself something simple. If this book helps even one person deal with their own bullies, if it helps a kid realize that mean comments don't define them, then every painful moment that led to it would have been worth it. So here it is, Ned the Internet Troll, and I'm really excited for you to meet him.
So yeah, that is it for now. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.